If you've ever been on the receiving end of somebody or many people giving you the impression or inciting hate and judgment from other people, the impression that there's something wrong with you, fundamentally, that you're bad or mad, and that you should be in some kind of way punished, silenced, worse, then you'll know how very disturbing it is. My name's Poppy. I'm a psychotherapist, psychologist, coach. I've worked for 30 years globally with all different kinds of people. And I work for you. I'm unaffiliated. A couple of days ago, I posted a series of videos on this page, Self-Mastery with Poppy. And I watched them back and thought it was in support of people who are whistleblowing about my profession and the kind of things that happen to people in it. And also the people who are suffering and the people who are facing tribunals, fitness to practice, court cases, and hate. And it's very damaging. However, I posted here, and whilst I thought, good for me, the posts, in my opinion, were a bit bitchy. And I thought, well, I'm not ready to talk about that, about my own situation and experience, in a way that I think is most useful from my end. I'd like to be an inspiration and support for people who are in distress, rather than being quite obviously distressed myself. So, what I decided to do for people who are suffering in this way, institutional gaslighting, workplace bullying, and particularly for practitioners and clinicians, people who are being struck off, censored, and so on, and anybody that would like to support that, I've started a page, Self-Mastery for Healthcare. For healthcare. And I'll keep what I speak about there, specific to looking to support and be there to support, and you're very welcome to do the same, people as they go through a journey of what can be and is for a lot of people catastrophic hate attack, merciless attack. However, it also occurred to me that when there's warring, which is, in my opinion, it's happening for us a lot internally, externally, in lots of different ways, I understand that a lot of people often don't want to know. And often those that do certainly don't want to, or some certainly don't want to immerse themselves in the details. However, what I do know is, like with any kind of pain, we're out here looking to have your back, is the point. So we're not perfect humans. I'll talk for me. Fuck, I am not perfect. However, the intention is honourable. So suffice to say, there are people like me going to bat for you because we can and we want to, for your health, for your protection, behind the scenes. So if you know of anybody who would be supported by a page like that, please tell them. And of course, you're welcome there. It's a page to support, get real, speak real, love on, educate. My intention there is to help mentor in a way and be there for other people who would like to connect. It's not for dumping and poor me and, gaslighting ourselves. It's for getting very savvy about how we actually do our excellent jobs safely, with love, not with hate. So my intention there is to be, as I have been, pro-health, pro-informed consent, pro-respect for the Nuremberg Code, pro-Hippocratic Oath. And unfortunately, you may know this, healthcare has become quite genocidal, the institutional politics. So I would speak about that more. However, that gives you a sense of what I'm talking about there. This page is for psychology, self-mastery, which is my brand, mastering what you're thinking, feeling and doing. However, I'd like to keep them separate because for me, I'm also going through recovery, really, from the merciless attack. So it seems appropriate to go there, and as I say, a lot of people don't want to know or hear about it too much. So I'm keeping the pages separate. Self-Mastery for Healthcare. Everybody's welcome. And I would love it if you come over there, you're loving and supportive and perhaps curious and ask questions, by all means. We're human too. So I ask for love and appreciation, and by all means be as we are. I'm so pro it. What's that called? Naive, you know. Sometimes we think people are prejudiced, and we're just naive. We don't know. So we get to ask the questions so we can know, and then we decide what we want to do about it. Send in lots of love.